I got y'all another one. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is JSalty. Don't forget the J, and don't forget to get a little salty. As you know, I am the light-skinned wizard, the light-skinned therapist, the light-skinned mister can take your whole bitch, and just a light-skinned nigga in general. If you don't know me now, you know me, and for today's video, we're going to be reacting to the lying for views epidemic. So if you don't know, a lot of motherfuckers on the internet try to lie just to get a couple views, lie, say they did this, when in reality they didn't. Also, my birthday tomorrow. I turn 22 tomorrow, and for y'all, what are y'all getting me for my birthday? All I want is for y'all to just show love and support. My beard growing in, but at the end of the day, I gotta shave that shit off.
Information epidemic. Let me explain. See, for whatever reason, lying on the internet is just so pop. I mean, everybody's doing it, whether it's for engagement, for money, or to sell a course. People are lying everywhere. And some of it's even propaganda, but you know, I want to keep my channel, so I'm
especially in course selling.
There's 4 to 5 reasons why this is a thing. And reason number 1 is because these news drama, quote unquote, outlets are spreading lies for engagement. And when I say news outlets, I'm talking about Twitter pages. You know, with this new age of social media, it's really a shame that we use Twitter and TikTok for our main source of news, which in all reality has its pros and cons. I mean, for one, since these are independent news sources, we don't have to really worry about propaganda.
But like the first thing I do when I wake up is I go on my phone, swipe up, swipe down, and Twitter the second app. The first app, look, I'm gonna show you my apps, like the most used apps. This is the most used apps I got right now. And that's valid apps. W apps, YouTube Studio. I literally look at YouTube Studio maybe like 5 times an hour a day. So you know, times 5 by 24. And y'all get y'all math on how many times I be opening YT Studio. Every subscriber I gain, I see it, and I thank every one of y'all subscribers. I ain't even gonna lie. Twitter number 2 though.
If the U.S. bombed Saudi Arabia and overall committed 5 to 15 war crimes, usually back in the day, the whole world would criticize and rally protest against the USA. By the way, I'm not talking about no actual incident. But American news would have a different take on the story. Instead of talking about the many war crimes the U.S. government committed, all they would say is the government bombed some evil, wrongdoing, child predator terrorists. And even though sacrifices were made, the job was completed and the world was left a better place. Yeah, they bombed.
I don't know.
For disabled kids. I don't know how that could be terrorist, but the U.S. propaganda machine, aka CNN and Fox News, would always push those type of stories to make the U.S. government seem better. Plus, the U.S. government pays these news services. But with independent news media, we the American people can actually learn what our government is doing, which is why they actually wanted to ban TikTok, but nobody's talking about that. But at the same time, this opens up so many lanes for misinformation. It's not even funny, because what often happens is that these
Twitter too, not TikTok too.
A lot of
bro, I see it worse on. I ain't gonna lie. I see it worse on Twitter than TikTok. TikTok, you really just got to be more on the, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, it's kind of obvious if it's dumb, but Twitter, I don't know what it is with people on Twitter, but it's like they missing like 3 extra chromosomes and they don't know what the fuck. They don't know how to think logically. They don't know how to look at something and tell it's fake. I hate people on Twitter, respectfully, because you're so stupid.
Example, DJ Academics. He is so biased to certain artists on the internet, it's not even funny. Like, go back and read some of those tweets during the Drake and Kendrick beef. I'm not gonna lie, he was literally calling Kendrick Lamar a terrorist. I guarantee if Academics was a girl, he'd let Drake hit. He might have actually just let him do it anyways. I'm not gonna lie, from what the allegations.
Grown ass man worried about another grown ass man. Let me stop clip farming. I'm sorry. Let me stop clip farming.
Academics is just a rap and hip-hop news source, but this same principle applies to a lot of different media forms. Like, for instance, TMZ has been known to just report on shit before having full information. They've caused a lot of defamation to a lot of people without doing the proper research. One of those people being Johnny Depp back in the day. Like, before he was proven innocent in his trial with Amber Heard, TMZ was treating him like the devil. But as soon as he won that case, they acted like nothing ever happened and just sided with him. It's weak. Same thing happens with Drama Alert, Keemstar's news page. He's notorious for not doing his research on important topics and accusing people. Literally one of the reasons why he retired from YouTube. Here's where this shit is wicked though. Recently, there's been a big trend on Twitter of just reporting rage bait, obviously fake misinformation about big time content creators. Like, for instance,
bro, I be seeing that. Yeah, this nigga. Like, oh god damn it. Hold on.
Recently, there's been a big trend on Twitter of just reporting rage bait, obviously fake misinformation about big time content creators. Like, for instance, there's
bro, this motherfucker is the ideal motherfucker when it comes to misinformation. Anytime Kick Champ posts anything, do not take whoever's behind this page seriously. This nigga is weird.
This account called Kick Champ. Like, literally, all this account does is just talk shit about big black creators like Kai Cenat and I Show Speed. One of the first tweets I see on their account is talking about how Kai Cenat Streaming University is facing backlash after fans noticed that he's only accepted black streamers so far. Meanwhile, at the date of this recording, Kai hasn't even dropped a list of who got into Streaming University. So how can he only accept black creators? That doesn't even make sense. And of course, this account is a Kick clip channel, and Kick isn't known to have the best reputation on the internet, of course. But apparently, these Kick clip accounts are the ones who are spreading the most misinformation. The weird part about these is that they'll go to any link they can possibly to try an engagement forum, but also put down other black streamers. And one of the weirdest situations they did this with was when a couple of months ago, they tried to call I'm Dante a predator. This account called Kick Clips Live posted a tweet saying that I'm Dante was facing allegations of being a predator that were completely false. And the crazy part about it is that,
bro, I saw this shit and I was getting ready to record a video for y'all about this, but then I thought to myself, I'm like, this shit not even real. This shit a waste of my time. Why do I even care about, like, why do I care about posting this on YouTube? So I just didn't give a fuck. I just scrapped the whole video.
One of the chillest creators on the app. So trying to accuse him of some weirdo shit like that and thinking you could pull it off is just fucking crazy. And they also tried to do this with a creator called Phantom. But recently there's been a trend or a rumor that Phantom got kicked from AMP because of some Snapchat posts that he was making, which the posts were very vague. The reason why people thought this is because these Twitter accounts and these TikTok pages were posting these Snapchat posts and then putting a whole different narrative behind it and taking these tweets very out of context. In my opinion, this is something that needs to be stopped and needs to be mandated, because all of AMP has recently come out saying that these rumors are false and it was just a weird rumor to start in the first place. But this whole situation, like, if the nigga doesn't say it themselves that he left AMP, then don't sit there and assume that that person, you know, got up and left AMP. Phantom clearly didn't say anything about him leaving AMP and all this shit like that. So please do not sit there and think that. Literally, do not think that. Action is just weird. Like, bro, stop. Like, I feel like this whole situation with, like, bro, like, I feel like they should ban niggas on Twitter that make fake information. But they started this thing now where on Twitter they have, like, if it's something that is fake, there's something under the link. It will tell you that if the tweet is fake, or if, like, this person is only tweeting this to get something out of somebody. You feel me? And oh my god, I'm like losing my voice. At the end of the day, y'all niggas got to be able to, like, differentiate and all that shit like that. Like, come on, stop spreading misinformation. If you're finna be a news source, do your research. Don't just post narratives. It's just weirdo behavior. And not all of these pages are bad, in my opinion. Like, there's an account called NBA Central, and they post a lot of NBA news, but it's just clearly fake troll shit. They've even gotten big news corporations like ESPN or even just professional athletes. But with that, it's clearly just fake. It's funny. Nothing they've posted has actually impacted somebody's career in a negative way. But Twitter drama pages aren't the only people who do this. Regular content creators spread misinformation too, which is actually the second thing we're finna talk about. Content creators lying for clout. Well, content creators have been lying about their content for years. One of my favorite examples is a guy named Pretty Boy Fredo. He was an old 2K content creator who was very famous for his story times, his 2K gameplay, and then even his family content. But he was also a very notorious liar. His story times were fake. A lot of them, the gameplays were cheated or just fugazi. He even filmed fake predator catches where he made himself look like a hero when in all reality, nothing was going on. It was a paid actor who was being the predator. But he wasn't the only one making fake videos. I mean, there was a whole trend on YouTube years ago of fake gold digger pranks. I mean, a lot of these catch and cheater pranks are
this was back in the day too. This shit was valid. I fuck with this. I fuck with that.
And of course, but in my opinion, it's just content. As long as you don't cross a certain type of line, I think everything is good. Here's the thing though, some people end up crossing that line. One of those people is somebody we probably all grew up watching. We always believed that he had the inside scoop on when GTA 6 was coming out. You already know who I'm finna talk about. It's Fernando. Man, oh man. He fooled
oh my god, I forgot about this
nigga. Little adolescent kids into thinking that he knew exactly when GTA 6 was finna drop. But there's a popular saying, when you fly too close to the sun, you will get Magic Johnson. And that's exactly what happened to him. One day he posted one of these fake GTA 6 unboxing videos and he got banned from YouTube, which is leading us to topic number 3. The spread of allegations. allegations. One of the darkest parts about the internet, in my opinion, is that people will accuse you before they get any information. A lot of times you're guilty before you can prove yourself innocent. We've seen a lot of examples of this in the past with Johnny Depp, Matt Ariza, including Shannon Sharp. Now, if you don't know who Shannon Sharp is, he's a retired football player who's now an analyst for ESPN. And he actually just signed a contract to make over $100 million analyzing and commentating about sports. But recently, a girl that Shannon used to mess with came out and allegedly said that he assaulted her. And at first, everybody believed it and bashed Shannon until they actually found out about the court situation. And quickly, people realized that this was fake news. Because in these documents, there was plenty of text that showed the type of relationship that these two people had. This girl consensually wanted Shannon's big black genetics in her. And as of right now, it looks like Shannon will actually win the lawsuit. But at the same time, this girl knew this. She knew that she had no way of winning an actual case with Shannon. So what she did is publicly ruin his reputation so that she can try to extort some money from him so that she would go silent. All because he just signed that big contract. And honestly, it worked because he got fired from ESPN over some misinformation. But this even happens on a minor scale. A lot of y'all may remember when Kicking with Kai was taking over the internet. Everywhere you went, you seen her shaking ass and showing us food. Until there was a rumor that came out that she was 16. And I don't really know where this rumor started or how it started.
But that shit was the stupidest thing I ever seen. Say it, don't spread. Goddamn. Stupid. And I ain't gonna lie. She got a whole situation with her boyfriend. Oh, we on that. We on that. We are on that. Next video will be about that situation. We on that.
A lot of people were hating on her. Honestly, she was taking every single girl's man. And it even got to the point where people were calling grown men creeps for liking Kaya because she was allegedly 16. This girl's 23. That's how dangerous misinformation is on the internet. Sometimes it can get so serious that it even affects your health, which is thing number 4 that we're talking about. The health and the alpha male guru. If you're a young boy and you're watching this video, please don't treat these niggas like your father. All of these alpha males and crypto bros want to do is get money from your pockets. I don't care how many times they tell you to go on semen retention, how many times they tell you to wake up at 6 a.m., how many bowls of water they tell you to put your face into in the morning. They're telling you this so that you buy their courses. And this whole process isn't even necessarily misinformation, but they're just misleading you. The best way to succeed in life is to lock into what you want to do and just do it. And this exact thing is why people didn't like Andrew Tate. Because again, some of his advice was good advice, but the whole reason why he was telling you this good advice is so you buy his course. Then he will sprinkle in some toxic, crazy clip farmy shit just so he can rage bait and get more.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Like I said, I'm on nobody's side. This is my opinion. I feel like he genuinely, compared to everybody else, he say some crazy shit. I'm not gonna sit here and say he don't. He say some crazy shit, but I feel like he really did try to bring the best out of a young man. He can give 20 fucks about us joining that stupid ass course. Respectfully. But listen, there's clips on the internet where he sees young men or like men that are actually doing stuff for themselves, he respects them and he's happy for them. He's like, people like, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie.
More views. The last thing I want to say, stop listening to people trying to give you advice when they haven't used their own advice. Like, you would never listen to a homeless man trying to tell you how to get money, right? So stop listening to these alpha males who are trying to teach you how to get a job, a house, and hoes. When in all reality, they're jobless, they're splitting rent with 5 different people in a 1-bedroom apartment, and also they have no hoes. But in my opinion, one of the worst versions of these people are the health gurus who try to tell you what you need to eat, what type of workouts you need to do.
Bro, I know a nigga that I go to gym with, bro. This nigga's so fucking annoying. Bro, I'm gonna let him talk and then I'm gonna speak.
You need to have to achieve a body like theirs. When in all reality, they're either starving themselves or they got plastic surgery. And these type of people prey more onto the women than the men. But at the same time, I hate to break it to you, but there's no realistic way you can look like Lotto without doing some crazy plastic surgery. You gotta always remember, these people are trying to make money off. If they give you everything you need in one video, how would they make more money? You would just watch that video, leave, and then never come back. I want to sell you a little bit of the truth, mixed in with a bunch of just waiting, lie, keep.
Bro, so I have a health nigga, bro. I come into the gym and I finish my workout. This is when I used to go to the gym late at night, and he would only be there late at night. So I sit there, and in front of our gym, we have this spot called Mad Chicken. This is like a chicken spot, you know, Mad Chicken. Y'all probably know what Mad Chicken is. Chicken spot. I go across the street. I go get my chicken. I enjoy myself eating my yummy, yummy, yum chicken. The nigga see me, bro. He walk into his car, but he walk past us by. He see me. The window wide open, mind away. I'm high as a fuck. I just finished working out. I just sparked my blunt. I smoked. Now I'm inside eating with the munchies and shit. I ain't gonna lie. For my smokers out there that are trying to gain weight, I'm gonna put y'all niggas on. Do not smoke until the end of the day. You go to work. You work out first, then smoke, and then eat. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, eat a big ass meal too. I'm telling you. You want to gain weight? Do that. I'm telling you. You want to gain weight? Do that. So he walks in the spot and he looks at me. He's like, yo, bro. He said, what you eating? I said, I got these, you know, you got these chicken tenders, 8 tenders. And this shit was huge, bro. This shit was big as hell. So I'm eating these chicken tenders. I'm fucking them shits up. He looked at me. He said, yo, bro, you got to be careful with them oils, bro. This shit gonna fuck up your body. Listen, I appreciate you for being real, but nigga, let me eat my tenders. Nah, bro, like, you know, like, you gotta chill out. And then they probably using this. Then the nigga goes out of his way and then talks to the people that asked him what they put in the tenders. Then he comes back to me and then tries to lecture me. Like, bro, let me just enjoy my food, bro. Like, what if I don't want to eat fucking, like, what if I don't want to eat fucking unseasoned chicken and fucking, and fucking salad, nigga? I don't want that. I want my tenders. I want my tenders. Fuck the oils, nigga. You acting like I'm eating that. I'm literally drinking the oil. I don't care. I don't care. I care, but I don't care. So annoying.
More of the truth. If you want health advice, look it up or go to a doctor. But if you take one thing from this video, I'm telling you right now, you don't gotta be perfect to get what you want in life. Kanye was a addict, Michael Jordan was a gambling addict, and Elon Musk had way too many kids. But none of their addictions stopped them from getting what they wanted in life. So don't let it stop you, because we're all not perfect. But you don't necessarily have to be perfect to succeed.
Nah, don't be addicted.
Don't let these people, these alpha males, these health gurus try to lie to you and tell you you have to be. Our flaws is what makes us better. Don't focus on your flaws. Focus on the good things you do in life. And that is one Clout9's true key to life. But if you want to know more about that, then go subscribe to my course. That's only $59.99 a month. But besides that, tap into my Twitch. Tap into
I'm crying. Listen, chat. Be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else. Grind for your wealth so nobody can have a voice to tell. All right, I'm out. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and make sure to follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/JSalty. Well, just JSalty. And I'm out.
Alright, free all baby, man. This one from the heart. My day ones are angels. 120 degrees and threes work all angles. My brother died early, got his halo. My name is sex and then I can't go.